air. On the next one, they gave up 23 more. In motion in the back, and going to give it to the third running back and get slammed immediately inside the 20 to the 17.5-yard line, and going to be a gain of 5.
Gain of 5 makes it 2nd and 5.
Under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. All Stratford here so far. Triple back for, not just 2 now. Schwabe's going to go under center. And going to roll out to his right on the play action. Have his receiver, the second one behind him, to the 5. Touchdown again. That's going to be Oakley Wrench with the 17-yard touchdown reception. And that's going to be touchdown number 3 here in quarter number 1, 19-0 with 1:25 to go. And looks like they might possibly line up for the 2-point conversion because they failed the first time. Double back formation for Schwabe. Gate Urke stands right behind him. He's going to give it to Urke and have a lot of room. Just walk right in on the right side. And with 1:25 to go in quarter number 1, it is the Stratford Tigers 21 and Northland Pines Eagles nothing. We'll be back with a kickoff.
Implement, located just north of Highway 10 in Chile, is your place for Kubota zero-turn mowers. If your lawn is big or small, we have all the lawn care solutions for you. Check out our 60-inch deck. Kubota, powerful, precise, proven. Chili Implement is your choice for Kubota, Case IH, and Gale. Chili Implement, open 6 days a week to serve you. Chili Implement. Chili Implement.
Welcome back to Stratford High School. The Tigers a comfortable 21-0 lead here in the first quarter. Only 1 first down for Northland Pines so far, and that was on a 3rd and 15 on their opening drive. Able to rush to the left side, have quite a bit of room, and get a first down. But since then, had a punt to end that drive, a fumble, and another punt on their 3 possessions. Back to kick. Reed Curtis again. From left to right, he's got it teed up at the 40-yard line. And nice, again, end-over-end kick. It's going to be taken at the 15-yard line on the right far side. It's going to slip and get ripped down at the 28-yard line. 27-yard line, that is where the Eagles will start. Offensively, Northland Pines averaging 27 points a game, 282 yards, 37 passing. Like I said, they do not throw a lot. And 245 on the ground. Foster Hakes, 414 yards, 2 touchdowns. Ryan Peterson, 703 yards and 11 touchdowns. Not on the field for Northland Pines. And it's going to be another fumble, but going to be picked up. But the quarterback went to a knee, and it's going to be a loss on the play. Struggling with the center to quarterback exchange. It's going to be a loss of 2. Going to put him back at the 26-yard line. 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining in quarter number 1. 2nd and 12. Level 1 of the 2018 high school football playoffs here in the state of Wisconsin. Stratford Tigers and Northland Pines Eagles from Tiger Stadium in Stratford. Under center. And going to roll out to the right. He's going to get whipped down well behind the line of scrimmage. Back to the 22-yard line and a loss of 4 with 40 seconds to go here in the first. Schmidt comes in with a slew of Tigers. Passing situation now for Northland Pines, 3rd and long.
3rd and 17.
Triple back formation again, one receiver near side. That's Brett Nesbitt. And it's going to be given to the running back and go absolutely nowhere. Going to be swallowed up. Ben Barton with another solo tackle. Went absolutely nowhere, went backwards on that drive. It's going to be 4th and extremely long at the 19-yard line, but that is the end of the first quarter here from Stratford. It is the Stratford Tigers 21, Northland Pines Eagles nothing. We'll be back after these commercials from Stratford.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com. All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually, that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s.
4th and 19 at the 19-yard line for Northland Pines. They're going to kick it with a nice punt. Going to be taken at the 48-yard line. A reverse near side. Got a lot of room. A big block at the 42, the 30, the 25. And that's Flick again inside the 5. Touchdown. 48 yards on the punt return for Chase Flick. And it's 27-0. Stratford. A big block right at the 42-yard line, and that sprung him a missed tackle or broken tackle around the 9 or 10-yard line, and that was it from there. Chase Flink going 48 yards in just 10 seconds. Had the reverse as well on that play. PAT is through the uprights and good for Reed Curtis with 11:45 to go in the second quarter. It is now Stratford 28 and Northland Pines nothing.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids. Wondering what to feed your team after work?
All Stratford Tigers here tonight. They lead 28-0 with 11:45 to go in the second quarter. They began the game with on defense, but then since then have been dominant through the air and then unstoppable on defense as well. And then going on a 48-yard punt return by Chase Flink. And they lead 28-0. Reed Curtis trying to figure out where he wants to place the ball. He's got it all figured out at the 40-yard line. Just past, we'll get that in a second. Curtis from right to left now, a line drive kick, and it's going to be taken at the Stratford, Wisconsin's teammates alongside Rachel and Trevor Zaleski on a beautiful Friday night for high school football, level 1 of the 2018 Wisconsin high school football playoffs. And with 11:40 to go, a little confusion defensively for Stratford, just getting a final linebacker in there. And give to the first back and fall forward to the 38-yard line. Nick Blado with the rush. It's going to be 2nd and 8 after a gain of 2 for the Eagles. Again, haven't made the playoffs since 2014. And with 11 minutes to go in the second quarter, and Stratford up 28-0. Looks like their playoff season might come to an end quickly. Going to be a rip down, a big slam behind the 30. They'll give them forward progress at the 32. That's Dylan Shaner with the big tackle. Had him by the back of the jersey and made sure he was not going to go anywhere. And Shaner with another big tackle. 3rd and extremely long again. 3rd and 14 at the 32 with 10.5 to go in the second quarter. Stratford defense again yelling for another player and late into the game, but they finally get him. 3 receivers near side. A tight end to the far side, shotgun formation, and it's going to be delay of game on Northland Pines. Nothing going right for the Eagles here so far. Coming out of the game is Blado, kind of limping off, but he's just going to go over and get the play. Against Stratford, we'll have it guaranteed at least 2 home playoff games, up 28-0 here. And then they would have the winner of Colby and Bonduel, the 3 against the 6 seed. Northland Pines just running into each other all over. Cannot get set. And going to be back to pass. And going to be near side caught at the 25. Can't make it back up to the 30-yard line. And that's going to be Foster Hakes. Marshfield with the large lead over at Schwabenau, 24-0 at Beal Stadium. Marshfield putting it to Schwabenau, the number 1 seed against the number 8 seed over in Marshfield. Back to punt are the Eagles again. 4th and 19. And it's going to be a great punt that time. Going to roll to the 30, now the 25, and stop at the 20-yard line. A fantastic punt by the Eagles. Logan Hissam with the great punt, and that is where the Stratford Tigers will begin things. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line with 9:19 to go in quarter number 2. So, other games going on. Division 1. Bayport is hosting De Pere. The reason I put Bayport on there is because Kimberly got the number 2 seed behind Bayport in the regional. Kimberly, 5 straight state championships. Triple back formation. They're going to give it near side. Have room. Get a great block by Kate Erkey to the 25. Can't quite make it to the 25. It's going to be 2nd down. Chase Flink on the rush. Pittsville over Assumption, 14-7. The 2-point conversion for Pittsville was good. They have a 7-point lead over the Royals. 2 teams that used to play each other every year in the Merriwood, and now both in 2 different conferences. Back-to-back years they play each other in the playoffs, however. Triple back formation again for Schmidt this time. Gives it to Erkey and going to get ripped out immediately. Nice tackle there Don't have a 58 on the, oh yeah, there it is. Tucker Whitkoff with the tackle. He is their leading tackler, 70 on the year. And it's going to be 3rd and 5 with 8:15, or now 8:10 to go in the second quarter. Schmidt getting his chance again. He threw a 23-yard touchdown pass on the one play he played in the first quarter. 3rd and 5 now at the 25. Almost jumped off sides. Don't get a flag. He's going to roll out to his left. Have a receiver open at the 50-yard line. It's going to be caught. Brought in at the 40. Get dragged out of bounds. Boston pressure. But what a pass and what a catch. There's a penalty flag back at the 22-yard line, however. There's going to be a tripping penalty on Stratford. So instead of 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line of the Eagles, gets wiped out by a big penalty. It's going to be taken all the way back. It's going to be 3rd and long now. Do not see a lot of tripping calls, especially at this level. First one I've seen. So it's going to be 3rd and long. 3rd and 19 now for Stratford. 2 receivers near side. And Coach Tubbs will take a timeout. With 7:49 remaining here in quarter number 2, it is Stratford 28, Northland Pines nothing. We'll be back after this with a 3rd and 19.
Property damage or loss is what Marshfield Insurance Agency is all about. We are the area's largest insurance agency. Family owned for more than 30 years. An independent agency, we represent more than 40 A-rated insurance providers for home, auto, business, health, life, and more. Contact Marshfield Insurance Agency for a free quote today.
My name is Marissa, and I just finished my junior year in college. It's time for me to buy my first car before I start my senior year and before I start my career search. I clicked on an ad for Wheelers and found a car that was in my budget. I contacted the dealership and they emailed me an appointment for test drive. Test drive day is here. The sales staff was helpful and made sure I was comfortable learning about the car. It only took a few minutes and my credit application was approved. Just a couple of quick signatures and a payment I can afford. My first time buying a car, and it was so simple. Thank you, Wheelers.
4th and 19 for Stratford. Coach Tubbs taking his first time out of the half. Just trying to dial up a play for this 4th and long. 3 receivers near side. Erke stands behind Schmidt, who's under center. Play action pass, looking, and has some open range. Caught through the hands of the defender. It's going to be taken at the 35, 20, 10, 5, touchdown! Oakley Wrench goes all the way, 89-yard touchdown. Austin Pressure had an opportunity, went right through his hands, perfect concentration, and Wrench is in for the touchdown. Second receiving touchdown for Oakley. What a play. Had him open, threw the ball, went through Austin Pressure's hands, and Oakley Wrench did the rest. 89 yards on a 3rd and 19, and that timeout worked perfectly for Coach Tubbs and the Tigers. And the referee was not ready. Still walking after talking to the coach for Northland Pines. And now they will attempt the PAT. Wrench on fire offensively. That one's going to be kicked and a little wobbly, but through the uprights and good for Reed Curtis with 7:33 to go in the second quarter. It is now Stratford 35 and Northland Pines nothing.
Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com. Nasonville.
Back to Stratford High School, or Tiger Stadium. Stratford leading 35-0 with 7:33 remaining in quarter number 2. Now it's going to be a low bouncer, going to be taken at the 23-yard line. And there's a Stratford Tigers player down at the 46, but Northland Pines goes nowhere on the kickoff return. And that is where they will start. 1st and 10 for Northland Pines.
Tackle made by Justin Radke. Northland Pines will take over 28 yards.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together. Partners.
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium. Injured player Colton Schillinger. And looks to be all right, but Northland Pines will start things off at the 28-yard line, looking for just some sort of offense. Division 2, Marshfield hosting Ashwaubenon. They will get the winner of Menasha and Hortonville. Pulaski and Menominee is also in that regional. River Falls and Kokona round out that regional. Going to give it to the far side, and this Stratford defense just showing no mercy here in the first half. Division 5, a lot of Stratford fans looking for that Division 5 regional. Spencer Columbus and Arcadia, Bloomer and Spooner. In this, Spencer Columbus will get the winner. Spencer Columbus Arcadia game will get the winner of Bloomer and Spooner. We'll get into Stratford's regional in just a minute. They might have to travel quite a ways in 2 weeks if the regional goes the way that experts think it should. That's going to be bounced to the outside. Pressure runs over the defender, get run out of bounds, but a good gain by Austin Pressure. For the Stratford Tigers, they got a number 2 seed in their regional. Kewanee. Kewanee is hosting Rib Lake Prentice, who is in this Merriwood Conference with Stratford. Southern Door is hosting Peshtigo. Colby is hosting Bonduel. Like I said, Stratford obviously hosting Northland Pines up 35-0. But if Stratford moves on to the 3rd round, and they might have to go to Kewanee. Kewanee is about a 2.5-hour drive from Stratford. And so don't know if the WIAA will make that game come halfway, but that is one heck of a hike. Even for Rib Lake Prentice, that is a long drive for Rib Lake. Colby and Bonduel already at halftime. And like, not quite sure if you'd be able to hear the PA announcer. Colby leading Bonduel 7-0. Stratford 35-0. In the other regional, some might pay closer attention to, St. Mary Springs is hosting Dominican at Lamira. And that is due to the fact that Fond du Lac is hosting Madison La Follette. And Fond du Lac and St. Mary Springs play at the same home field. So a little, not controversy, but a little friendly competition between Fond du Lac and St. Mary Springs, possibly St. Mary Springs getting the home game next week. They would play the winner of Omro and Valders. Amherst is hosting New Holstein, and Cedar Grove, Belgium is hosting Howards Grove in that same regional. 3rd and 7 at the 30-yard line. They're going to give it to the third back. He's going to fall forward but get met immediately. That was Justin Shaner with the tackle. And it's going to be 4th and long with 6:20 to go in the second quarter. Another team that some might look at for a possible Division VI state champion, Eau Claire Regis, hosting Lake Holcomb Cornell. Grantsburg is hosting Glenwood City. If Regis and Iola Scandinavia make it, they will play before state. That's going to be a punt, a little dribbler past the 45, get a nice little bounce and go out of bounds at the 40-yard line. As where Stratford will have the ball with 5:50 to go, in the second quarter. They lead 35-0, and Kate Erkey has only got the ball twice. They have thrown the ball phenomenally tonight against this Northland Pines defense that only gives up 31 passing yards a game. They had that on the opening play of the game. Did Stratford. Under center. There's Schwabe. They give it to Erkey this time. Has room on the right side. Stiff arms his way to the 45 and fall forward to the 49-yard line. A gain of 9 on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 1 with under 5:40 to go in quarter number 2. Chandler Schmidt coming in. But Max Schwabe not coming out. So Max Schwabe and Chandler Schmidt, both the quarterbacks for Stratford, in the game at the same time. And Schmidt is the tight end on the near side. Schwabe under center, 3 backs behind him. And he's going to give it to the far side, and he's going to fall past the 50, break a couple tackles, and get a first down for Stratford. That's Matt Hendrick. 222 yards on the year for Matt. And Schmidt comes out after that play. Under 5 minutes to go. Or 5 minutes to go here in the opening half. Again, a beautiful night. A beautiful night here in Central Wisconsin. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Hand it off, and it's going to be a running back pass, and have Schwabe near side to the 30. Going to be pushed out of bounds at the 25-yard line. And Coach Tubbs pulling out all the tricks here in the first half. And a gain of 22. And another passing play and a pass completion for Stratford here in the first half, as Chandler Schmidt will now be the quarterback. 52 degrees here in Stratford at the moment. Winds about 15 miles an hour. Can't really feel them too much up here in the press box. And as soon as I say that, the wind comes right through the windows. And Flink has it up the middle and have a lot of room. Cut back into the end zone. Touchdown, Stratford. Chase Flink goes 25 yards, and Stratford has a 41-0 lead here in the first half. Showing their dominance early is Stratford with 4:16 to go in the first half. Have the opportunity to talk to Coach Tubbs after the game and ask him about his strategy to throw, knowing that they have the numbers to outnumber Northland Pines. And the extra point is low and no good. And with 4:16 to go in quarter number 2, it is Stratford 41, Northland Pines nothing. We'll be back after this from Stratford.
V&H Automotive serves Marshfield and Central Wisconsin with new Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram trucks. Our professional staff of factory-trained sales associates and parts and service personnel are here to serve you. Our business managers use more than a dozen lenders to ensure you the lowest rates anywhere. From Marshfield to Wausau, Wisconsin Rapids to Stevens Point, or Colby to Medford, we are a short drive from anywhere for friendly service and very competitive pricing. Come see V&H Automotive today. V&H Automotive, just north of Highway 10 in Chile, is your place for Kubota zero-turn mowers. If your lawn is big or small, we have all the lawn care solutions for you. Check out our 60-inch deck. Kubota powerful, precise, proven. Chili Implement is your choice for Kubota, Case IH, and Gale. Chili Implement, open 6 days a week to serve you. Chili Implement. Chili Implement.
41-0 in quarter number 2 here from Tiger Stadium. And Reed Curtis will be back to kick again. From right to left. And high end over end kick going to be taken at the 15-yard line. Have room on the left side. Runs up the left side. He's going to fall forward past the 35 to the 38-yard line. And that is where Northland Pines will begin things once again here in the second quarter. Northland Pines had to win last week to get into the playoffs. They were 4-4 going into the Three Lakes Phelps game. They won 28-16. Before that, they lost to Crivets. We'll go through Northland Pines and Stratford's respective schedules in just a little bit. 3 running backs. And going to give it up to the first back and fall past the 40 to the 41-yard line. Second down for Northland Pines. Second and 7, ball on the 41, under 4 minutes to go. Northland Pines started the season off with a loss to Wittenberg-Bernewood, 38-22. They went on a 3-game winning streak, beating Northern Elite, Marion Tigerton, and Rib Lake Prentice, only giving up 14 points in those games, or 14 points per game in those games. Run to the left side, and the Stratford defense swallows them up. And going to be a loss of 2, and it's going to be back to 3rd and 8. After their win over Rib Lake Prentice, they lost to Hurley 49-27, lost to Ashland at home 46-6, beat Wabeno Leona 14-6, and then again lost to Crivets and beat Three Lakes Phelps to finish with a 5-4 record. 3 running backs, and they're going to give it. They're going to try the reverse, cut up the middle, have room, but going to be taken down, and there's a penalty flag on the play. Back at the 33-yard line, and there's going to be, as Stratford is going to decline it. And it's going to be 4th and 8 at the 40-yard line. They will, again, decline the penalty. Stratford just getting some guys off of the field. And Northland Pines, punter standing at his own 28-yard line. Again, another great punt out of the reach of Wrench. He will take it at the 35 and get taken down immediately. A great tackle there by Whitkoff. And that is where Stratford will take it at the 35-yard line. As for the Stratford Tigers, their schedule: a loss in week 1 to Spencer Columbus, 27-7. And then they went on a 7-game winning streak, beating Anago, Shawamigan, Tomahawk, Marengo out of Illinois for a third non-conference game, beating Rib Lake Prentice 41-0, Auburndale 43-7 at Marathon 41-8, and then dropping to Edgar last week 26-20. 2:23 to go in the second quarter. They're going to give it to Erke on the right side. Have room. Going to be pounded. Just have to hang on to the ball. Does Caden? He does. Falls forward to the 43-yard line. And it's going to be a gain of 9. 2nd and 1. We play with 2 minutes to go in quarter number 2. 41-0 in favor of the Stratford Tigers. And we'll have other games for you. I'll give you some, see if we can find some updates from games around the state at halftime and bring them to you. Schmidt gives it to Erke on the right side. Has room. Going to be trying to chase down, but will not. A stiff arm. Falls past the 50, and it's going to be first down for Stratford with 1:32 to go. 1:32 to go in quarter number 2. The clock will run, and now with 90 seconds to go, Stratford will begin the second half with the ball. See if Coach Tubbs just elects to run the ball in the second half to run out the clock. Running clock will be going in the second half. That one's going to be taken far side. Have room to the 45, the 40, the 35, 30, and going to get smacked down at around the 20-yard line. But another great run by the Stratford running backs. And it's going to be 1st and 10 with 60 seconds to go in the second quarter. 41-0. Clock runs again as Chandler Schmidt in to play quarterback now. Stratford Pep Band getting into place to play during halftime. And under center goes Schmidt. One split receiver out, 2 tight ends, 2 backs. Going to give it and have room up the middle. And knee goes down, and that is where he'll be down. That's Devin Denny with the rush. 20 seconds to go in the opening half of Level 1 of the 2018 high school football playoffs. Stratford 41, Northland Pines nothing. 8 seconds to go. Chandler Schmidt under center and going to give it again. Near side to the 10, the 5, and that will do it for the opening half. All dominated by the Tigers. They lead 41-0. We pass just over the 8 o'clock hour here in Stratford, Wisconsin. Teammates alongside Rachel and Trevor Zaleski. You are watching Stratford Tigers football. Again, Level 1 of the 2018 high school football playoffs. We are going to go to a break during halftime, come back, and hopefully have some scores for you later on, or during halftime. Come back and give you the scores as we get you ready for the second half. Again, Stratford 41, Northland Pines nothing.
Family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com. Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated.